Hey everyone, my name is Legendary, and today I'll be giving you my Crucible tips on the game Destiny. Tip number one is if you see a blade dancer scream really loud like this, going while button mashing, hopefully you get that kill just like I did. No, I'm just kidding. That's not tip number one, and not everyone can pull it off like I did. No. Number one is actually using your radar. Radar will help you determine where you can locate the enemy, and decide if you want to engage them or retreat to decide another course of action. Now, not everyone uses the radar in Crucible. I've seen some players actually only want to attack enemies they can visually see in front of them, which is not going to happen about maybe 50% of the time. Some enemies will actually hide behind walls or corners of rooms, so it's important to use your radar at all times, because like they say, knowing is half the battle. Now, tip number two would actually be weapon selection based on the map size. There are some small, medium, and large maps, and no, I'm not talking about combo sizes or t-shirts. I'm talking about the size of the map. Now, on a small map, if you're actually an aggressive playstyle, it would be best to use a close range gun like a pistol or an assault rifle or a pulse rifle, as the range on those weapons are actually medium to short. Using a sniper rifle on a short range map isn't recommended, but some players are actually very skilled with sniper rifles, so they can use them anywhere. But that's the only exception to that tip. My third tip to you is you have to figure out what kind of player you are. Some players are aggressive types, some players are defender types, or passive if you want to call them that. Defender types are basically the people that you'll see in the back of their spawn or holding a point and not really moving. Aggressive types are the ones that actually will go out and try to score as many kills for their points or push. So they're classified in my terms as aggressive types. So you have to determine what type of player you are to incorporate the skills or abilities you're going to use for your character you're playing with. Now, my fourth tip to you is kind of an important tip. It's very controversial issue. It's based on your armor perks. Now, when you play Crucible, regardless if you're level 17 or level 32, it doesn't determine anything for your skill level. Like, I've seen players that running full raid armor in Crucible. I hope they understand that the raid armor is mostly made for the raid. You won't be able to get the most perks out of your raid armor because it's meant to help you mostly in the raid. With that being said, I actually use a lot of perks based off the armor. So if I see blue armor with great perks, I use it. If I see legendary armor with great perks, I use it. But I always pick my armor based on the perks it's going to give me. You don't want to put on armor that gives you increased fusion rifle ammo if you're not even using a fusion rifle. That's just, there's no benefit to that. So it's better to use armor based on if it gives you perks in the Crucible. It'll help you improve the amount of ammo you can carry. It'll help you improve the stats of your weapons. I'm using rare gauntlets to actually increase my reload speed for my hand cannon over using legendary armor or raid armor just to make my light level higher, because the light level doesn't really matter for the Crucible, just remember that. And I have a little bit more in-depth thing for the armor perks I'm talking about at the end of the video, because at the end of the video you'll see that I'm actually not rolling with a fire team, meaning that I have no teammates, no friendly friends that's playing with me. I'm actually doing all my gameplay with random players. I'm just doing this with random, so you're gonna be able to see the armor I'm wearing and the perks that it gives me, so that way you can determine for yourself if you want to use these tips. These are my tips and they actually help me a lot. As you can see right here, I'm level 28, but that's because of the armor I'm wearing. Now we'll show you this. See, I have no fire team with me, I'm actually by myself, and this is the armor I'm wearing right here. Alright, so here's my armor layout. Just to let you know, I would if it's better for you, please pause the video at any moment if you want to see what's specifically on my armor. But you can, as I can tell you this way, that each piece of armor I'm actually wearing right now as level 28, actually it contributes to giving me better performance in the Crucible, because they all have different perks to which aid me in every single way. It's easier to get blue armor because you can find them pretty much anywhere. Buying vendor armor from Crucible or other vendors and everything can cost a lot of Crucible marks or Vanguard marks. That's why I choose not to. And blue armor is very fast to level up. Now, this is just to show you that I actually have access to pretty much every raid weapon and all the exotic weapons. The only raid weapon I do not have is the Praetorian Foil, but that doesn't matter that much anyway. But anyway, I hope this little Crucible tip guide helped you guys. Well, and thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.